Hi everyone, this is Joy. In this video, I'm going to share or I'm going to show you what is local SEO and how local SEO helps law firms to get more cases from online using their website and Google My Business profile. Watch this video till the end because I'm going to share some special method that I'm personally using for my lawyer clients and getting lot of massive success. And if you want to book a call with me for any free SEO consultation, feel free to do it. The link will be in the description. So let's get started. In starting, I'm going to I'm going to describe you what is local SEO. You already know about it, but I'm just going to explain a little bit. So basically, local SEO is a type of SEO that focuses on optimizing businesses' online presence to increase its visibility in local search results. Basically, local SEO means one type of SEO, and in local SEO, we have a targeted audience and we have a targeted location. Here, targeted location is the main thing. If you're a lawyer, you might have 2-3 different type of business model. If you're a solo lawyer, if you're a single practitioner, if your law firm is focused on only one, for example, if you're only a personal injury lawyer and if you're targeting Toronto, then you have a different way to do the local SEO. But if you are someone a big law firm, you are doing personal injury, you are doing business law, you are focusing on family law, and you are targeting a big or location like Ontario, you are focusing on different cities, then your local SEO tactics will be different. I'm going to talk both about them and how you can do that for yourself without hiring anyone, or how you can hire someone to do this work for you. Okay, so let's get started. So in this video, I've already clustered our local SEO in two different ways. One is website SEO and one is Google My Business SEO. Because Google My Business is equally important like website. If you don't know why, if you ever search or there is a search term, if I'm searching for a lawyer, I will search for this keyword, personal injury lawyer near me. So here is the main thing, near me term. So if you're ever using near me term of keywords, you always have to use Google, and you always see in the Google search, this business profile always rank on top. See, organically. And it depends on 2-3 different things. I will talk about it, how it ranks here, or why this law firm rank number 1 in this history and why other law firms is not in the list. I will tell you that one by one. So this is how we target near me keywords using our Google My Business profile. And this is why we need to do the equally important, or Google Business is equally important as same as the website. So let's get started with the website SEO. So what should be the first step? Now, most importantly, one thing, if you don't have any website, definitely you need to build one. But now, which type of website you need to build? Okay, simple. For making your website, you have to first select what type of structure your website should be and how your website page should be clustered, what type of pages you need, what are your practice areas, what kind of blog you will be need, what location you're targeting, everything. For that, always you have to start with a keyword research framework. Okay, what is keyword research? Keywords basically, you have to find out what type of search or what type of search people are actually searching for your location. If they are searching for personal injury like Toronto, if they are searching for a different search term, and how many people are searching for this keyword and what are the overall search term. You have to make a list of keywords like that. Okay, and when you have a list of keyword, you will know what type of keyword you should be targeting and which way you will be using in your website. And this should be a number one thing when you do SEO. Okay, you can use Google SERP, Google Keyword Planner as a free option, and you can use Ahrefs, SEMrush, Ubersuggest as a paying keyword option. You can do the both. I'm not going to show you now how to do keyword research. I will cover that in a different video because keyword research itself a very important topic, and if I'm talking this over, there will be a whole video on this. Now, our second approach will be a silo structure. This is basically the structure how your website should be and what page your website should have. Now, basically what I do when I work on the website, I divide page like this. One is our core pages and one department is our sub pages. So one is our sub pages. So what are the core pages and what are the sub pages? Let's say you are a personal injury lawyer. So your main core page is personal injury law. Okay. But in personal injury law, there are different type of law services you provide. For example, motorcycle accident, vehicle accident, then different type of others like car accident, this kind of services. So this is your core page which is mentioning you are doing personal injury law, and this is the sub page which is mentioning like you are doing these sub practice areas under this main service pages. Okay, that's how you have to first detect, or you have to first find out what are your core pages. After you making the core pages, you have to make the whole silo structure, how many website pages your website should be. Basically your website has 5 or 6 different pages. At the top there is basically home, practice area, case studies, contact and blog, and in the footer you will have privacy option, policy option. If you have a different location, you can put different location page at the top. Okay, we'll talk about that too. So again, this is a big thing. I will do videos this one by one. Let me know in the comment which one you think you need most, then I will cover that first. Okay, the third option, we have to make a content calendar. Now this is very related to the SEO. So this is something many people don't do. When you are doing SEO, you need a list of blogs that actually solve people problem, and people are searching for this, like what should I do when I meet a car accident, right? Or how to book a lawyer, and what to choose in a lawyer, something like that. There are a lot of questions available. You can see people also ask, you can go for Reddit, you can use Ahrefs, SEMrush to find out these keywords and make a content calendar list, like what you'll be talk about. Here's a main important thing: if you are a personal injury lawyer, try to cover, or always cover, related topics to the personal injury law. Don't try to cover different topic. Like if you're a personal injury lawyer, your website is talking about personal injury, don't try to cover what is family law, what is business law. These will decrease your relevancy, and your website might be look suspicious to Google. I mean, you are not authoritative to personal injury lawyer. I'm a family law, and if you're talking about that as a personal injury lawyer, you don't need to do that. Okay, this is something bad practice, and never do that. So after creating a content calendar creation, you will have a list of content, what you have to do, and this is proper plan. When you have a plan, what you're gonna do next 3 or 4 months, and SEO itself is a long process. So like what you have to do after 3 or 4 months, you have a whole calendar ready. This is a big advantage than any other people. Okay. Now after creating content calendar, you have to optimize your page. Now before optimizing your page, there is one more section people will say, like how to optimize. After getting your keyword, after getting into competitor research, how your competitors are writing a page. For example, we take a key page and our target location is Toronto. Okay, always remember we have to choose a keyword, our main keyword plus location, like this one. If I'm doing this personal injury and my website is based on Toronto, this will be my main keyword, personal injury Toronto. Okay, this one is my main keyword, personal injury lawyer in Toronto. If I'm searching for this one, personal injury lawyer, see there will be these pages. See how they are using main keyword in their H1, this one too, and they are ranking on top for that. So you have to find out, and you have to use keyword like this. So always remember, if you are a local SEO business, if you're using a law firm and you have a specific location, always use keyword like that, main keyword plus location. Now use this keyword on your homepage and optimize your homepage using that keyword and everything. Again, I'm not going deep, I'm just showing you what is the process in and how to do that. Okay, after you create your homepage, now you have to work on the technical issue fixing. There's a two thing. When you have a new website, you will not have more technical issue problem, but this will come one after. In technical SEO, what you have to do at the beginning, you have to make sure your website is well navigated, is mobile optimized, your website speed is good, your website UI is great. Because if your website structure is broke, and when people will visit on your website, they don't feel comfortable, they will get out, and there will be a bad negative SEO impression. Okay, so always try to make a good structured website and well speed website for that. And second thing is, do your schema perfectly. Schema is something Google can read. What is your website about? Schema tells Google like what is your business is, and what you do, where is the location is, and what is the business is about. Okay, so sorry, this is very important. Like if you are not properly optimized your schema, and your schema is not correct, there's a big issues. But if you're an old website, you have already 50 or 60 pages, you're working on it now, then there will be a lot of more technical issues like that. There will be orphan pages, there will be 404 errors, there will be indexing issues, scrolling issues, there will be crawl budget optimization issues. You have to fix one by them one. And this is something, if you want to learn and if you want to do by yourself, it will take a lot of time. So hire someone who can do that for you. Okay, and you have to keep your site free from these technical SEO errors. It will eat your SEO and eat your site and everything. Now here, what I say, this should be before that, but local content optimization is something you need to focus on. List all of the core pages and service pages, what I said. Also, you have to list how many locations you're surfing. If you're surfing one location, that's good. You know that you don't need a location page. But if you are targeting different location, let's say you're targeting Toronto, Mississauga, Hamilton, 3-4 cities, you need a location page. Because if I'm searching, I'm from Hamilton, I will not search person enjoy lawyer Toronto. I will need someone who is from Hamilton. So I'll have a page which will be optimized based on Hamilton. That's how we will optimize every of the core or service pages based on their main keyword plus location. And this is called local content optimization. Okay, and you have to do that for everything. Your blog should be like that. If you're writing a blog, try to cover your area first, then go outside. And this is a very good practice if you do that. Most important thing in SEO and underrated thing is a backlink plan. Now here, one more thing. If you don't know what is backlink is, you have to know that first. You have to get knowledge on this first. You can always hire someone who can do your backlinks, basically do outreach for backlinks, and try to get backlinks only from the related SEO industries. I mean law firms, related niches, and from your location. If they are law firms, if they are working with law firms or related to your niche, if they are from Canada, I mean if I'm business in Toronto, then my related location will be Canada. If I'm from that location, I will definitely try to get a link which site is good, relevant to my location, relevant to my niche. And also there are 3-4 types of backlinks. One is local directory. For local issue is very important. There is a local directory citations. There are foundational links. I mean links in LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. These are high DA links and you need those. Okay, so make a backlink plan. See what are the links people getting who ranking on top 1-3. Make a list of backlink, then work on your backlink plan. Try to execute one by one. But here's a tip: before making a backlink plan or before even starting backlink on a full page, make sure your website structure is good, your content is perfectly okay. Then there will be fast result you will be showing. Okay, if you're starting backlink from the fast side, your site is broken, everything, there is no content, then the result might be very slow. And this is my only personal recommendation to you. I don't know many people what say, but this is what I see. Now there is a location page creation. Again, I'm saying if your business is focusing on only one location, you don't need this space. But most of the law firms are in different location. It could be a broad area. So again, one thing, if your target area is broad, like Ontario, this is a province, right? There are many cities. Try to cluster your location and target small location first, because in small location it's easy to rank and easy to get play. And this is something most law firms do wrong. They said our target is big, why should I create a small location? I mean, if your targeted area and location is small, but there is high chance or easy chance to get ranked, especially if you're a new website. If you're a new website, you have to beat a lot of law firms as a competition, and a law firm or big law firm spend thousand million of dollars in their marketing. So it is very tough if your new website rank very easily. So try to do that. Try to find these at the golden keyword and golden location that could be useful for your business, especially if you're new. Now here are 2-3 things which I mentioned already. When you are doing silo, try to identify what is your core pages and what is your sub pages, and this is must. When you will be listed it perfectly, like what is your core and sub pages and what pages you should be covering, you are already doing much better, because in future you will not need to make these pages again. And I have been audited more than 100 plus websites so far. Among 80 or 70 websites, I see this thing. They're already missing. They have the core pages, but most of them don't have the sub pages, and they're missing ton of keywords for that. Every well-optimized SEO keyword website you will see, everyone have this. They have already clustered the core pages and sub pages, and this is what makes them different than a non-SEO website. Then again, blog idea, heading gaps and other gaps. When you are doing blog ideation, making this content related plan, always create a heading structure. How many headings the computer has, what should be the heading structure, and find out other gaps. What are the content length, what are the answer they're covering, how their internal linking is, how are they are using their anchor text, everything. And internal link is something very important factor here. You have to write a content better than them. Always deliver for the people first. Okay, some people say okay, write for the Google, but what I believe, if you're writing for the people and you're writing genuine thing, Google will be pleased too. Okay, just try to maintain the basic SEO stuff like using keyword in the H1, answer the question properly. This will help, but definitely don't try to be robotic. Okay, try to sound like you're a genuine person. Now there is, again, I've said this already, when you are doing backlink, you will need different type of backlink ideas. This could be citation, relevant links, and more. Here you can do that by yourself, or you can hire someone who can do the backlink for you. All of this step, what I mentioned you already, there is a lot of work in this. This is the basic step that you need to follow, and you have to be good on this. Every of the topic I will dive deep later, and I will make sure my next video will be any of this. If you mentioning or if you commenting which will be needed for you most, I will definitely cover that first. Or I will start with the keyword research, how to do keyword research for a law firm, and how to make silo structure, and one by one. Okay, now this is after completing our website SEO. This is one of the most important factor. We'll be focusing on Google My Business SEO, and I'm doing this very differently. Okay, for many of the website, I'm only managing the Google My Business. Okay, and I have some very good success with that. I'm going to show you this, but let me finish first what you have to do. First of all, this is the most important thing, the verification part. These days verification is quite tricky. If you have a law firm and you don't have a business location, then it will be very tough to do that. Okay, so you have to be ready with the video, like you have to show Google this is a real business and this is a real location. Then you might need to do the video verification as well. So if you already have a Google My Business, that's good. If you don't have, do the Google My Business verification part and open a Google My Business profile immediately. Okay, now after opening Google My Business profile, you have to work on Google My Business optimization and setup. What is this? In a Google My Business profile, there are many different sectors. First of all is what should be your Google My Business name. Always use the main name what is your Google My Business is using. Okay, don't try to put keywords there. This will be risky for the long time. Maybe at the first time you will be free, you might see there is no much effect on that, but for the long time there will be issue and your business could be suspended, and these days these are very common. Any business could suspended any day, so don't try to do that. Always use a simple name. Then write a optimization keyword or business write a description like that, who you are and what is the location is, and do the SEO optimization. Mention all the practice areas you are doing, why you are different than others. A good business optimization under 300 words or 200 words, what is the limit is. Okay, then say give every information. When is your business open, how many days you are operating, what is your time. Then upload some photos, upload logos, everything. Give them accurate information, and make sure one thing, the location you are providing, make sure the map and pin it properly. Okay, because this is called NAP, name address profile, is something very important for Google My Business. And what you are using in your Google My Business profile, use it everywhere. When you're building a link in your website, everywhere should be your address accurate. Okay, don't use a different thing, then Google might be confused like what type of business you're doing. Now one more section is category optimization or category selection. Now if you're a personal injury lawyer or any kind of lawyer, there are 2-3 type of categories available in the Google My Business profile. If you don't know what to select, you can see your competitors. Like for example this, if I go to the personal injury lawyer keyword, I can see they have already this personal injury attorney, personal injury attorney, personal injury attorney. This is the common, so this should be our main category as well. But here you can add some more additional category. Like if you're a big law firm, you can use like law firm, then under that you can use secondary category as a personal injury lawyer, then you can use family law attorney as a secondary, you can use business law as a secondary, but your primary category should be law firm if you are a different law firm. And if you're only the personal injury lawyer, this is correct. So category selection is most important thing. If you messed up with that, if you are selecting a different categories on this will be an issue for you. So make sure to do that properly. Okay, now practice area listing. This is something people miss, but when you are doing Google My Business profile, there will be a section where you can list your services or products. Try to mention all of your practice areas doing there with some proper description, and you can internal link those to your pages using some updates or postings. And this is a good practice. Always try to upload photos, videos is a plus point, real photos, real videos, and try to post more often in your Google My Business profile. Now Google My Business profile posting doesn't have the direct relation with the ranking, but I will show you something that will change your mind. Okay, and there is always a gap what you can do better than your competitors. Now consistent NAP is something I've already mentioned. Always be consistent with your name, address, and profile. so that Google might not confuse like whatever business they are. Again, this is the citation building, and this is something very important for Google My Business Profile. Try to build as many citations as possible, but not non-relevant. Build citations only using the location. If you're from Toronto, try to do the Toronto listing first, where there are many directories. Right? If you're searching for law firm directory Toronto, I will show you this law firm directory Toronto, then I will have a directory list like this one, this one, this one. Many of this directory site offers free citation or free listing, where you can list your website for free, but some are also paid. Like Yelp is free, but here you can advertise too. But some of them actually offer paid listing. You can do the paid listing too. So this is good. You will have a good, when you are listing to the website, Google will think like you have authority and you are a real business too. Now this is something after setting everything. When you are ranking well, you have to check your dashboard every month. Like you have to see what type of keywords your Google My Business are getting clicking for or people are searching for. Then you can use those keywords in your Google My Business profile and you can rank better well. And also there are many ranking tracking tools like Local Dominator, Local Falcon, Bright Local. You can use those and check where are you ranking and what is your Google My Business ranking for keywords like personal injury lawyer near me, business lawyer near me, family lawyer near me type of keywords, or personal injury Toronto type of keywords, and you can work on those. Okay. And most important and 100% important thing is this, the reviews. You will see like top, if you see the result, if I'm showing this one, let's go back to the previous page. All of them see 647, 530, 416, 459. So these are big reviews they have. And review is something can beat most of the law firms from another. If you are comparing to the low ranking, let's say this one, see only 56, 171 compared to them is like half or less than half. So definitely reviews is a matter. If your competitor says like giant like 500 and 600 reviews, this is the ad by the way, then definitely you have to do more reviews than them or average reviews for them. Like if your all competitors have like 500, 200 and 300 reviews, then there is average like 330 reviews you need to do. This is an equation of or something a math. Now more important here, Google My Business Profile, your landing page have to be optimized for the keyword. What is landing page there? The website is linking your Google My Business Profile is called the landing page. Now for this one, if I'm click, I could directly go to the home page. But for some of the Google My Business Profile, they have multiple Google My Business Profile for different location. So the landing page might be different for them. Okay, so there are different kind of landing pages, but always use or make your Google landing page optimized. Use your main keyword plus location there, and other heading should be locally optimized too. And always embed your Google My Business Profile to the landing page. These are the very good practice when you're creating a landing page, and don't try to do it over. Try to do it only one time. Okay, now I'm going to show you something I use, as I promised you guys. Like I will show you what I do for Google My Business Profile. So this is something I start with when I start with Google My Business Profile. There's a total 37 factors I check before I working on a Google My Business Profile. These are the competitors of mine, and I try to find out the gap, what they are doing and what they are missing. If they're missing something, I work on that immediately, and this is something giving me very good result. You are seeing lot of factors are there, and by the way, I can give you the full free checklist there. You will find it in the description. You will get them and use them for your own site. And does this work and does my Google My Business work? I'm going to show you this too. And this is my personal variable list. When I start working with a business or anything, this is a different business, but definitely this is the work plan for Google My Business Profile. We create like this, what will be done week by week and how it will be delivered. So I'm showing this one. This is the deliverable list, and these are the amount of work we only do for a Google My Business Profile. And as you can see, this is huge. This includes link building to everything. For only Google My Business Profile, we have this. For website, we maintain same thing. We plan out what you will be getting or what will be do from day 1 to day 19 after getting the work. So there is a whole lot of thing we are doing for each of Google My Business Profile, and these are something giving us good result too. If I go to the website, I'm gonna show you a case study that I have ranked a Google My Business Profile for a high competitive location like Toronto in just 29 days. You can see the case study in my page anyway, but at 29 days I ran this business. As you can see, here's a complete video how I do that. So this was the before result. As you can see, all red. Then after 29 is number one for the all location, and for this exact keyword litigation layer, you know how important and how competitive that could be. And the result was like so awesome. Previous period, see, everything was up, and we got like more than 67.7% increase in visitors and 14 more calls than the last month. So this is something very useful for me, and this checklist definitely work. And we don't practice any kind of black hat method. Yeah, this is something you need to use. And again, if you need the checklist, I will giving you this one, Google My Business Competitor checklist for free. And if you want to see this Google My Business Competitor deliver list, how I make 1 or 90-day plan, you have to book a call with me, and I will definitely make a customized plan for your website, and I'll show it to you one by one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if this one is helpful for you. Thank you so much again. Have a good day.